Alright, hey pinballers. Hopefully this thing will come on. It's not focusing. But here's my latest purchase. It's not actually a pinball machine, but it is a coin-op dartboard here. It's got all the different games on here that you can play. I don't think they light up though. So initially I thought it was they would light up depending on what game you wanted to play, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's one to 4 players. All of the buttons do sound like they are pretty good. I'm still going to clean everything because everything does have at least a layer of dust on the machine. So I'm going to clean it. First thing I'm going to do is replace the line cord though, because the line cord has the usual ground that's off of it. Here's the coin. Here's the coin. Yeah, the coin chute thing that I took out. But I really need to get a light in there because, of course, it's too dark. Whoops. And I think I'll put that in later. Anyways, the coin mech, it's dirty and needs cleaned, and there's, I think, at least there's a couple of wires that are cut. I'm guessing it's the ground wire. And there's a busted plastic coin eject return that's missing on the left here. The nice thing though is that it did, unlike my pinball machine that none of the keys worked, it did come with the keys, and it does lock. It does lock fine, which is a plus. But unfortunately there's no money in the cash box, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, let's here's the back of that has a speaker that it wasn't hooked to anything, and I don't see the plug to where it goes, so that might be missing. But anyways, let me get the dartboard so you can see the back here where the guts are. Okay, and I'll go top to bottom. I think there's supposed to be some kind of light that goes in, that sits on the top here, and you feed it through here, and it plugs in this plug here, but that is not there, which is not a really big deal. You have the on-off switch here, some fuses, which I need to check to see if all of the fuses are right. Most of the time they're not, but I'm not sure about dartboards if they're like pinball machines, and most of the time none of the fuses are right because there's so many of them. With this one, I think there's only five fuses in this, and those are 2 right there. But anyways, here's the main board here, and it's kind of funny that it looks like it runs on almost like a Intellivision or Atari cartridge kind of thing. It is from 1988, is the copyright on the front of the game. So But I just thought that's like the first thing I saw was the cart there, and I was like, oh, weird. That's weird. But anyways, and I'm thinking I might need to get new plastic holders here, or plug the holes and redo them, because this is kind of, it's kind of making me nervous, because this is hit with rubber, or not rubber, but they're not real darts. They're like plastic or something that are sunken into this, and the vibration of it, I don't want this coming loose. And I don't think this is a factory that goes around the cart here. I think everything might be intact, but like, I think this is the audio here, and it looks like both of the wires are touching, so it's kind of meh. And actually, I think it's supposed to be a connector here, I think. I don't think this is supposed to be wired together, actually, now that I'm looking at this. I could be wrong though, because I have no clue about dartboard stuff. So, and of course you got stuff plugged in, but you also have a rocker switch here that I think is the on-off to the board, but you also have that on-off switch on the top there, so I'm thinking that these both have to be on to have it work, although I don't think it's going to work really, because of what I've seen. Here's the change mode button here, and I think this has to do with some of the sound stuff, which I think this is the ground that doesn't go anywhere. So that's another arcade machine that I have to mess with the ground stuff, because for some reason they cut the ground on these arcade games, which is not really a good thing, because you get shocks from touching anything that's metal, which on this it's just a coin door really that's metal, but it's even so. You've got the heatsink here, and then a small board and a bridge rectifier that needs to, thinking of replacing this, because it's loose anyways, and it is fairly old, so I'm just gonna replace it since it's already loose. And I'm gonna have to get take this off to replace the 3-prong that's no longer a 3-prong. It's pretty much same kind of thing with my pinball machine. Is the ground was missing from it, so I'm gonna have to get another cord. And it's pretty much similar to the high-speed cord, so probably go to like Marco or something, and get another cord. And I'm not so sure about the transformer here. It looks kind of worn out. It's fairly rusty, and yeah, I'm not completely sure about the transformer here, if it's something I should replace or what. And here's some of the hardware, like this was the latch that used to be up here to hold the back in, and I'm not sure if this is actually factory or if there's an actual lock that is supposed to be in there, because there is this hole here, and let me see if I can get it into better light. There's this hole here that I'm thinking it might be the hole for a lock, maybe. But the thing is I don't really see any hole or plate that it would catch on, kind of thing. There is a spot here that is brown that might have had a plate at one point in here, but I'm not completely sure. I'm gonna probably have to see if somebody else has the same model or a similar one to it, to just compare the insides here. And I think these are easy detached things where I just unscrew this a little bit and then can pop this off, because I am gonna get everything off of this game. Like the pinball machine, I'll label the stuff as best as I can. Unlike the pinball machine, this doesn't look like it has really anything marked on here, so I might just refer back to the photos and video of this just to see where stuff went. And I might actually replace these two wires here that go up to the plug there, because I'm kind of nervous about this blackening that's right there. I don't know if this is actually factory or not. Like I said, I'm not really too keen on dartboard stuff, so I'm not really sure what's from the factory and what's from somebody hacking on it. So there's a bunch of, I don't know why they didn't just run these wires straight without doing the splice stuff in there, because there's two of them. There's one up here too. I don't know why they just didn't run it all the way as one continuous thing. Well, as well as this as well. I mean, I don't see why they spliced these in, unless it started to burn or something. I don't know what the deal is with that. And here's the some more of the fuses. I have some fuse blocks, and I think I might replace this one because the wire on that right side is kind of, I don't like it, so I'm probably going to redo that. And of course there's two fuses on this small board here. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I showed that, but there used to be three different wires coming off of these terminals here that are no longer there. I don't know if that's, and so yeah, that makes me think that these went somewhere at one point, but don't anymore. But yeah, I need to get this get the transformer off of here and everything else, and check out the other side of this fuse here. So I'll probably start on this on Thursday when my employee is here. But anyways, I thought I would share my new project with you. This one I'm probably gonna sell. I paid $50 for this, and so yeah, it'll be at least $50 that I charge, if not more. Looking at what needs to be done here, it might be probably $300 at least for selling it, I should say. I'm hoping that it won't cost me any more than $100 to get this working, hopefully. I say that, and I kind of said that with the pinball machine, that it's only going to cost me the X amount, and it actually cost me about $5,000 to $6,000. But I'm not really going to sell my pinball machine, so, and and I am going to put it on coin play, even though a lot of people give me flack for that, but I need to make some money back on it some way, and I don't think my parents will mind giving up a few quarters here and there to play it. Of course, I do have, for those that don't want to pay, I can always I have a thing of quarters by the pinball machine that people can use, and of course I can always open up the cab and recycle the quarters over and over too. That and I have it on coin play, 50 cents per play, because I wanted to have the full arcade experience too, so that's another reason why I kept it on coin instead of free play. So I think that's pretty much it. I could actually get light and shine into the coin box, because I am kind of curious to see what is all in there, which I don't think is very much. But anyways, let me get a light and I'll film inside the coin door here. There we go. You can see the front of the coin, the front of the game now better. I'm not sure about the tokens here. Of course, they're not there, I don't think. I could look in the coin door, but I doubt that they're there. I might have to get some replacements for those. But here's the board scoring, challenges, and to start play. It's not in too bad of shape. There's some spots that I need to get the holes poked out through, because it looks like some of the tips might have broken off or something in there. So, but that'll be when I go to take this apart, which I think this front panel will just come off with some of those, what was it? I just, for right now, I'll just call them board box box screws because they're square inside. Anyways, now the distractions are over. Yeah, like I thought, there isn't really too much in here. Looks like the bar to go across to lock down the coin box is not there, but that's not a really big deal. Let's see, we have serial number 5631D, and then up here on this card there's 25631 for, I don't know what that means, but there seems to be some kind of something down there. But I'll mess with that when I take this stuff apart. I don't know what this is for. I don't know if it's like some kind of card, like if you have it, you can set up for like some kind of amusement thing where you stick your card in there or something, or I don't know. But here's a better look with the coin mechs here. And looks like one of the purple wires is cut. Don't know where that goes, if it goes over to this one over here, if it goes somewhere to the back of the dartboard there, or what. Like I said, I'm gonna probably need some kind of reference photos for this. And it's like some more of that wiring is cut, which is probably since it's bolted down to the mech, it's probably a ground that's not there. There certainly is a lot of these funky square things here. Don't know what that's about. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So let me see if I can get the the cash box back in. And I think at some point somebody put in new foam here, because it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, I think this foam stuff was replaced not too long ago. So it doesn't look like my pinball beer foam look like, so. But I am still going to clean everything, of course. And I'm not really looking forward to doing another mech, because yeah, just not really. And need to get another plastic insert for this left coin eject, because that's completely broken. I don't know how much I'm gonna really do on the coin door, if I'm gonna spray paint it like I did with my other coin door on my pen or not. Probably should if I was in my if I'm gonna sell it, which I am. So I don't know how much I'm gonna really do on this. Probably has to do with how much it's gonna cost to get this restored, really. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Well, it's not really a quick video. It's probably about 25 to 30 minutes by now. Let me videotape the other side and then I'll call it good. And I'm thinking there might have been like some kind of metal rack or something on both sides, because there's a ton of holes on both of the sides, and I don't know what that big hole is for, but I'll figure it out eventually. And there is looks like Jetstar darts, and can't really make out what it says because it's ripped up. Oh, and I'll need to get 4 new casters because they're not there are no casters on it, so, and there's holes for casters, so I'll get 4 new casters for them. But yeah, I think that might be it. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some repair on that board there, because there's a big chunk missing. Not that it's a really big deal, because this thing is set up by like a pinball machine. You don't really see back here, but that's gonna bug me a lot to have that missing there. So yeah, I don't know if this is really a good investment or not, really, but I'm pretty much getting as many arcade stuff as I can just to have experience, really. It's not really to really gain any money, although that would be nice to gain some kind of money on doing this. But this one, I honestly might be taking a hit on money. Might cost me more to repair it than it's worth, but I'll give it a try anyways. I'm just yakking now, so I'll just stop the video now and upload this. Later, guys.